Well, here we are. Well, folks, we have finally reached the end of our local Alice Springs TV service. I've got a bit of a background carry on here. Bear with us. Yes, wave, Betty. Fran, wave, Fran. Anyone else want to wave? Everyone's around us. We've got a fixed camera here and we can't get everyone in, but they've all been rather beauty here tonight. May I personally thank all those people who have given me assistance over the last 6 years. It's been a bit of a challenge technically, but we've kept things going pretty well. Good grief, this is ridiculous, isn't it? You've met many of my assistants, most of you folk, over the years, I guess. Thinking of Jeff Reed, Peter Ralston, who was a great rugby man, and Robert here, who's been with me for the last 18 months. And, good on you, Robert. Good on it, boy. I've got to read a bit of this. I've lost my pace. Also, may I thank TAA and Ansett Airlines. They've been rather good. They've delivered our tapes over the years, and of course they've had to put up with me jumping up and down like a yo-yo when things go a bit wrong. If another balloon bursts behind me, there'll be a commotion here, I tell you. Also Telecom, who have looked after and maintained the transmitter on the hill. Thanks to them. Yes, there goes one. I knew that would happen. Well, that brings our program to a conclusion. It's really the end of an era here of this, I guess. Thanks again for all the kind wishes and those lovely remarks that we've had tonight over the phone. They've all been very, very good. So on behalf of Robert Shirley and myself, we'll say good night and goodbye. When we get the national anthem. Come on, Robert. There is it. That's it. Wrap up.
An Adelaide singer, Joanna McGuinness. At 8 o'clock, the best of Parkinson. 9:05, Saturday night football. Highlights of a VFL game played in Melbourne on Saturday, August the 11th. At 9:30, Fathers and Families. Tonight's episode, Winter Shapes. A woman leaves her husband after he strikes her during a quarrel. He's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. This show stars Benjamin Whitrow, Dinsdale Landon and Helen Ryan. And then at 10:45, Top Saturday League, bringing our program to a close tonight at 11:45. But now, Saturday Special. Sunday afternoons line up on ABAD7. We begin transmission at 3:10 with Countrywide. This provides an up-to-date detail on social, industrial and political matters affecting rural Australia. At 3:55, Motorcycle Racing 1979. Live from the Calder Raceway in Victoria. At 5:30, Creative Cooking, Casserole Pigeon. Margaret Kirkwood provides a tasty alternative dish for an ideal winter meal, Casserole Pigeon. And then at 5:40, The Smokey Bear Show. Children's cartoon series telling of the adventures of Smokey Bear and his friends of the forest. 6 o'clock, Countdown, Australia's most popular TV pop show, with newest releases from local and international acts, pop news and a rundown of the week's best-selling records. Then at 7 o'clock, News and Weekend Magazine. Good evening and welcome to Sunday Night with ABAD7 here in Alice Springs. Our first program tonight, A Horseman Riding By. 1905, The Storm. In this continuing story, the relationship between Grace and Paul grows worse, particularly when Paul suggests Claire Derwent become nanny to their child. When Paul is called out to a shipwreck, Grace seizes the opportunity to resolve the situation. This show stars Nigel Habbers, Fiona Gaunt, Prunella Ransom and Glyn Houston. At 8:30, Joan Sutherland, A Life on the Move. A unique profile of the busy life of Dame Joan Sutherland and her husband Richard Boning. The program shows the two artists at home in Sydney and in Switzerland, rehearsing, relaxing with friends and enjoying their hobbies. At 10 o'clock, Modern Ballet, Star's End, the Australian Dance Theatre. 10:35, The Winners, highlights of VFL matches played in Melbourne. This brings our program to a close at 11:35. But now it's time for another episode of our popular serial, A Horseman Riding By.